But everybody listen, we are magical people, but things don't magically happen. Nah, not unless you know how to activate it. You know what I'm saying? Abracadabra means as I speak, I create. Y'all ain't even speaking the right words. So I respect people who actually be executing and getting shit done, and those be the people that I be wanting to hang around with. You can claim that you a God all you want to, but I see God in their actions, not just in their words. I don't see a God in, hey bro, I'm a God, I put on these symbols and I represent this and I'm a God. Nope. What you doing? What you building? Let me see. Yo, what you studying right now? What's on your mind? What you know? We don't even respect philosophers and thought leaders, right, enough. We got a bunch of elders that really need to be at the forefront right now, that have the mind that can push our communities forward. They got the mind, and what we need right now more is the mind than anything. We got everything else. Niggas got flying cars and jetpacks and flamethrowers outside and super artificial intelligence that democratizes access to almost all of the different things that was once held back from us, but don't have a goddamn mind to save their lives. No, man, you talk to the OGs, man, they got that mind for you. We need more scholars. We need more people that can teach how to think. Because that's the missing key right now, is the thinking. Everybody is so artificially intelligent. Nah, we need thinkers right now. Real human thinkers. And I'm talking about people that's living thinkers. We study the men that have passed that left the literature for us to move forward so that we can think. But we need, that's why, I'm focused, I'm working on something. And everything I talk about, of course, I'm working on. And another thing we got to have within our infrastructure is we got to have patience. If we don't have patience, we would never do anything, right, that's worth waiting for. Because if you don't have that patience, you ain't going to never plant a seed, right? It takes a while to build a system. The men that wrote the Constitution, they was in their goddamn late 20s and early 30s. They came together and they sat amongst each other and said, man, how y'all want to rule the world? And they wrote down the Constitution, and they ain't just have to come up with everything themselves. Hell no. Because they already got formats and frameworks. They utilize the Bible and other different things in order to be able to come up with the frameworks for it. And they said, okay, now once we got this, man, this is what we going to implement and push. But it's the mindset, man. I seen what's the black scholar brother that was arguing with Jordan Peterson? Yeah, he whooped him in an argument. It was talking about white privilege. Eric Dyson. Michael Eric Dyson. He had a conversation with Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson is like, it's like the white man's top hero right now. But they was arguing debating about white privilege. And Jordan Peterson is saying, how can I have white privilege? Can you explain to me exactly what white privilege is? And can you give me a tangible? Jordan Peterson, that boy Michael Eric Dyson whooped him, man. He said, man, there's so much goddamn whining going on. I can start a goddamn vineyard. What the hell happened? He was breaking, he broke the man down so much, man, they down there start crying on stage. And I'm like, and I'm familiar with all of Michael Eric Dyson's work. I will say that, but I would love to have him on the show. And I was just thinking, like, this brother is a real scholar. He is a real scholar and a real thought leader. And we don't even have, respect for any of our thinkers and our master teachers. But when I look at the white community, I'm going to give y'all a secret, man. I be seeing them, even when they disagree, they be working together. One person be conservative, one person be liberal, but they be respecting each other and putting each other up on platforms. And then they shake, hands at the end of the day. Because they understand the necessity to have these heroes in their community. And these are the guys that they have famous. The people that we have famous is just fucking entertainers. They the Joe Rogan's gonna make sure that he bring on them people on his show. And they be having high level conversations. You know, I see Jordan Peterson have 5,500 people at a YouTube theater on a random Thursday. And the title of his talk is He Who Wrestles with God. Talking about faith, talking about God, talking about the future of this country and the way that the people should think. And when we do that, person get, oh, y'all just talking? Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. Do y'all not understand? See, we don't even have the same belief system. We don't know what we really fighting for. That's why. If we knew what we was fighting for, because black people just be in everybody's stuff. No, look, I'm conservative, I'm libertarian, I'm Democrat, I'm Republican, I'm this. I don't like these views. Hey, I don't believe in the trans thing. This person, I don't believe in abortion. This person said they for it. This person said they against it. You got these people that's fighting to decide what the future is. And then you got black people just saying, we just gonna go along to get along. No, we have to be very decisive so that we can set up our different tribes and see who's with what. Man, I respect that so goddamn much because it creates the clarity to know who's with you and who's against you. You got to pick a side. I'm like, okay, they really coming together and they really are concerned about their future. Concerned about their future. That to me is powerful. Like, niggas go to concerts all day. How many women go to them Sexy Red concerts, spend however much money? We ain't gonna have a conversation about financial literacy about that. But the moment that you go listen to somebody talk about God business, now how much the tickets was, what kind of, did they give you a solution to change your life for $50? Come on, man, stop it. It don't make no goddamn sense. All of a sudden we want the return to be extraordinary. But then I go look at somebody like Tony Robbins. This man charging people $25,000, $200,000 to put them in a room to where they can have this hyperbolic experience that changed their life. But that requires so much money to put together that we can't even do that. Because the first people that's going to hate on that is going to be us. Y'all understand the cost behind the science, the organization, the structure, the infrastructure, the vehicles that's needed. Y'all don't understand that. That's why we be hating on each other, because we don't understand how much work is required. And every time we hate on each other, we pushing each other back. We keep pushing each other back. Like, no, we need this shit right now. That's why y'all don't see me attack nobody, because I might not even like them. I might not agree with the thing that they do. But it's more detrimental for me to be going heads up and attacking them. Sometimes people be talking shit about me, and I'm like, bro, it ain't worth my time, number one, because I don't even know why you exist, and I don't even know why you think you're relevant. The only relevance you want to have is a back and forth with me. You feel me? So I just act like you don't exist, because you don't matter to me. There's real devils and real enemies out there, and you don't even make the Richter scale on the frequency. You just begging and pleading and hoping for some goddamn attention. I just see a little baby and a fucking child. You need some training. You need a real man to come in your life and slap the shit out you until you get yourself together. You don't need to be going back and forth with 19 keys on the internet. We ain't doing that. Fuck I look like. No, y'all need some military training. You feel me? I'm not about to go back and forth with your feminine side. We're not doing that. I got a masculine agenda. So, anyway, that was on my mind, man. I'm about to do a consultation. I'm at the headquarters right now with the team. They just came in. I came in before everybody, man. Like, y'all can't see it, it's blurry. Let me get y'all over there. That Metchie over there, man. Solomon over there. You know what I'm saying? Only crowns inside the shop. We got a lot that we do. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm excited for what comes next. We've been working on so much behind the scenes. Working on so much behind the scenes. And that's what really matters. I realize, man, it be so much people trying to show off in front of the world. Man, that shit don't matter. What happened behind the scenes matter the most. And when you're really working on something big, sometimes you got to disappear out the light. You got to go into that womb. And we really been working and learning. And sometimes you be so busy that you ain't going to never be able to create nothing great. You feel me? Because it requires thinking time. It requires design time. Like, inspiration don't just come sometime on the go. Like, you gotta, I was looking at this scientific study about highly creative people. They call them eminent creatives. And one thing that you notice is that highly creative people don't automatically just start. There's a delay, right? Somebody will tell two people to do one task, and one person that is, a mundane creator, a baseline creator is what I call them. They're going to get started quick, right? But the highly creative person, they're going to take a pause because they have to do things to wait till the inspiration hit them. And when the inspiration hit them, then that's when they're able to move. When they get a vision for it, that's when they're able to move. When their brain does what it's supposed to do, connecting memories in different parts of the brain and creating that intelligence, and then they get a creative spark of, they're like, all right, I know what to do now. This is how I see it. But people that's always busy don't have that time. Creatives need time to just sit and think sometimes, right? So that's why I've turned down big appearances this whole entire year, because I needed my thinking time. I didn't want to be somebody out there that's just busy and just getting props and getting fame and just talking and talking and talking. Like, nah, I mean, things that, appearances that I once would have been like, man, I would have jumped out my sleep and hopped on a plane to be at. I learned the power of no. And, I came up with this yesterday. No is navigating opportunities, right? Because a person that knows how to say no, it means they focus. The most focused person says no. It's not a disrespectful no. It's a respectful no. Even if the no is going to bring you some money. Nope. I can't do it. Not because I don't want to. It's because I'm focused right now. Because I got something else that's on my mind. I got a vision I'm going towards. If I got a destination and you telling me to go left, no. You telling me to go right, no. I'm going straight to where I need to be. So it's navigating opportunities. You feel me? Sometimes it can be worth the detour. How much you say? What you say it was? You feel me? All right, I'll take that quick detour. Now I'm gonna have to put a pause on my work for a second, so I'm gonna have to double charge you. You feel me? But for me, it's navigating opportunities. So having those no's, yes, Kalima, you're right, is having boundaries. You feel me? And those boundaries are important because everybody don't live at their 100%, and my goal is to live at my 100%. You feel me? I'm getting fit. That boy out here trying to get on the next creed. I'm trying to be on the next, what you talking about? Trying to be on the next creed. You know what I'm talking about? Then been working out. I think the first thing that everybody should do is focus on getting their body together. Most of it just goes from eating, you feel me? Getting the processed foods, the sugars out your diet, man. Getting you some workout, burning more calories than you intake on a daily basis. Being able to track your progress, you feel me? Because the physical will give you the focus and it's going to give you the energy for the mental. So now focus on the physical, and that means your number one priority got to be growth. And if you stack your priorities, and there's a way you can stack your main needs, desires, and priorities to where it's going to have you thinking a certain way. You feel me? So I say, okay, what does 100% keys look like, man? And I couldn't stay in the body that I was in because I wasn't 100%. I said, man, the shoulders is broader. You feel me? The shoulders is broader. I said, wait a minute, I got to be like this. Then the chest plate got to come out up here. The back got to be up here. You feel me? Look, somebody say I slimmed up. I'm 220 right now. This is the biggest I've ever been in my life. You feel me? Nah, but then I say, okay, if I'm focused on the body, you get on a roll when you get up early in the morning. You get up early in the morning, then you execute. Then after that, what we working on? You feel me? We working on the mind after that. I need to grow. I need to learn, because as you learn, you get younger as well. Learning keeps the brain young. So that's the mental exercise. So I'm learning, whether I'm listening to a podcast, whether I'm listening to a book, whether I'm reading a book, whether I'm doing some research, whether I'm actually I'm doing something where I'm experimenting and gaining experience. Come on, man. That's what the High Level Club is all about. So make sure y'all tap in. If you in LA, you trying to pull up, grab some hats. We doing consultations in person, but all the consultations are going to also be filmed as well. I actually got one scheduled after this call with you all. Yeah. So this just our preliminary setup right now. I just hired somebody to come in and I hired somebody to come in and do the furniture in here because the landlords took the furniture, they ain't bringing it back. So I have a whole design process that I want to have when it comes to the furniture. I have this place looking beautiful by the time people come, and we're gonna be having some pop-ups. We already got an event coming up. You know, a bunch of people that paid to be a part of the event. I know people be like, Keys, where the hell do you be posting this stuff? We got a private community, man. I don't even be relying on the public socials for everything. You feel me? Yeah, we got the ladies' hats too. But this been a journey, man, being in here. It's been a journey. I don't like waiting on people. I like things instantaneous, but I learned to have patience. I have a bunch of collections that we created. InvestFest about to be disrespectfully crazy. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm looking forward to that. I've been designing a lot, you know. But yeah, man, it's the process. If you see, we got our 3 cameras set up. You see Amechi is giving instruction right there.
You know what I'm saying? I put him on the outside coming in.
You see how he waving the hand? That's when you're really good. See, show him that wave. Yeah. That's master direction right there. That's master direction right there. Yeah. No, but we actually got a bunch of shows shot, a lot of BTS shot. When you see me posting less, it actually means we got more in the vault, which is crazy. But there's a direct correlation between having too much content and figuring out what to post. So that's when we sit back and we figure out, all right, what is our hierarchy of needs? What is the most important, right? And it really ranges from point to point. But, I'm working on getting in this background, if you can see here. I'm going to buy this fabric. This fabric is the darkest fabric in the world. It's called Vanta Black. Yeah, we're going to have an album listening party here too as well, Kalina. We got about 100 people who purchased the album. Most people paid like $222, $111, right? We had one day where we allowed people to, pay like $44. And, man, people been going crazy over the album. So I wanted to do something different. We call it the Living Album, where we allow people to listen as we add in songs, take out songs, they get feedback, I listen to it. And it's like you a part of the process. It's a real living process. It's beautiful, and I've learned so much on it. We get you a link to it. You get a password. You're able to download it. You can't share it because we can see everything on the back end. So that is another thing that we've been working on. It's just been a lot. But I had got a reading, if you will, about what this year, and my numbers, about what this year is supposed to be for me. And I'm supposed to get out all of my new things. I'm supposed to get out all of my passions this year. I'm supposed to build up the thing that I'm supposed to be working on for like the next 10 years. So this is not a playground year for me. This is not a year where I just need to be seen in front of the camera every single second and just constantly post content. That ain't what that's about for me, right? We're gonna automate all of that, so that's gonna be done. But this year is really about utilizing my real gifts, right? If you wanna be AI, you gotta use your gifts, not your talents. Talents can be and skills, like skills and talents, those are things that I feel like can be duplicated. But your gifts, those are things that can never be duplicated, right? There are some things that we do that it's gonna take AI years to ever get even close to, right? And most people don't even know what their gifts are, and everybody has them. So that's one of the things that we help people to develop as well. As we sit down, we go over a scale of your gifts, your talents, your skills, right? And really understanding what does that mean? What does that look like? And then we build you up from there. So my goal is to create more leaders. So part of that is, helping people with their personal brand, right? I've been able to have a framework and a science to how I build my brand up and how I build my personal brand up. And as you all know, it works very well. And everybody tries to duplicate what we do, and they've been trying very hard, but they don't have the actual framework because I never taught it. And for the first time ever, we're going to be teaching a framework in High Level Club, right, to certain people. So anyway, we about to get started in a second. So I appreciate y'all tapping in and listening. Make sure y'all continue to lock in, focus on your journey, say no, and navigate those opportunities. Peace.